We like to drink with
Oops.
Oh, Grace, oh, Grace.
Hi kitty winkles, it's Grace. Good morning everyone. I don't know why I said good morning because it's not the morning, but welcome back to my channel. It's Grace. I'm really tired right now. It's 20 to 1 in the morning. I guess it is morning. And I'm just starting filming this video. I don't know why. I make very poor life decisions. I mean, I'm a 19-year-old university dropout who lives at home and makes YouTube videos but doesn't get paid anything. Get on my level.
You know, I'm so creative like that.
So I have this little series on my channel where I make food based on my ancestry DNA results to try and see where my, what do you call it, relatives? Ancestors.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a master. I have the mind of a mastermind.
See where my ancestors are from. And today we've got another episode of that. The country we are doing today, drumroll please. Germanic Europe. Oh, did you hear my leg click? 19 going on 60 is 2% of my DNA. I know, exotic. Germanic Europe is the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Austria, that sort of vibe. Primarily located in Germany. And you might be thinking, oh, she's gonna do a German recipe. No. No. Instead of doing Germany, I thought I could do the Netherlands. I don't know why, I just like the Netherlands. I also really like Germany. I think people in Germany are really cool. Like, they just have an aura about them. I'm gonna be making Stroopwafels. I think that's the right way to say it. If you haven't had them before, they are so nice. They're like little mini flat waffle things filled with like a caramelly sauce, and then you put them on top of your hot drink and it like melts the caramel. Chef's kisses. I'm gonna make vegan just because I can. Ingredients time, honey.
Stop it. Get some help.
Chickpeas, soy milk. I don't have soy milk, but I'm gonna use oat milk. Same difference. This is actually better for the environment. Instant yeast. Did I say that right? Instant yeast. Vegan margarine. Sugar. Dennis, what are you doing? Dennis.
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
Flour, I'm getting so distracted. British flour only, and a Patriot. And a generous pinch of salt. Look at this salt in a jar. Isn't that cool? Let's blind the devil.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, do you know what we're gonna do first? I thought, do I go for coffee or alcohol? Coffee or alcohol? Coffee or alcohol? Why not both?
You naughty, naughty.
So I've just had a coffee and now we're gonna do the alcohol push. So I thought, ooh, I saw a TikTok about how Russians have vodka and I thought we could try that. Cold vodka. A shot glass, obviously. This I got from Berlin. It's like a little beer cup, but it's a shot glass. How cool. And a gherkin. You go gherkin straight in the wally. In the wally? What's that mean? So let's pour out our shot. Am I allowed to do this on camera? Oh my god, I put too much in. Let's stir it. I will get to cooking eventually. Okay, are we ready, kid? Cheers. Take a shot at home.
We like to drink with Grace because Grace is our mate. When we drink with Grace.
That wasn't bad. Did you see that I didn't flinch? I held it back so much. If you ever have to do vodka shots, the pickle gets rid of the vodka instantly. I'm gonna quickly open this and give this a taste test. It smells like something. A Tango Ice Blast.
We like to drink with Grace because Grace is our mate.
Like, you expect it to have a really strong flavour, but then it kind of just tastes like water with a tiny hint of strawberry. Raspberry.
Very underwhelming. I'd go for a WKD if I were you. Okay, let's get on to cooking. Oh my god, I just spilled it everywhere. To make the dough, combine the chickpea liquid. If you don't know chickpea liquid, aquafaba is like a fake egg. So let's let's drain our chickpeas. Can make some great hummus with this. I've become a bit of a master of the hummus making over quarantine. Combine chickpea liquid, soy milk and yeast in a large bowl. Christ! Oh my god, it's not like my whole family are trying to sleep or anything. So 60 ml. 60 ml. Oh my god, also I forgot to say, I'm 19, I live in England, drinking age is 18. I can legally drink, it's fine. But I never had a sip of alcohol until I was 18. 1 tablespoon of soy milk. Tablespoon, where are you? Wait. and 7 grams of instant yeast. Oh.
What?
7. Boom shakalaka. Incorporate. Right, let me put a 5-minute timer. It's been 5 minutes. It's like thick. I want to drink it. I'm not going to.
So now we're going to add the margarine, sugar and flour.
So we need 125 grams of margarine. 125 exactly. I'm just going to put that in the microwave for like 10 seconds, if that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
250 grams of flour. Put that away. 75 grams of sugar. What are you doing? What are you doing, honey bun? 81. How can I pick out the sugar without getting flour in it? Okay, well I've just gotten flour in the sugar. Oops. And the butter. Use your hand. I'm not using my hand. Bit of salt. So let's get mixing. I feel really hot. I'm getting like a hot flush. So I've just poured it out onto here and we're just gonna make it into a ball. Oh my god, I've made a cylinder. I am a cylinder. Shape into a ball, place in the bowl, and cover with a plate or damp kitchen towel. Let rise for an hour.
I'm not crazy, but I feel crazy all of a sudden.
This is why you read the recipe before starting to make it.
Because it is 20 past 1 and now I have to wait an hour.
Then it'll be 20 past 2 and then I have to cook and then it'll be like 3 and then it'll be like 4 and then it'll be 5 and then I'm dead.
What? Child. Anyway, so.
Oh, you risk it slap. Oh no, it's gonna man. We're gonna leave this to sit with a damp kitchen towel. It's not really well damped. I'm gonna let that sit for an hour and rise. And I'm gonna go watch TikTok and cry. Grace is setting a timer for an hour. I keep walking around the house like narrating what I'm doing in the Big Brother voice. I don't know why, because I can't even do the voice properly. Grace has entered the bedroom. I was just sat through there chilling, minding my own business, and I forgot that I was supposed to make a syrup or something, like the caramel thing to go in the middle of the waffles. So we're gonna make that. So you're supposed to use date syrup. I'm pretty sure we don't have that. Well, I can guarantee we don't have that. So I'm gonna use a mix of molasses and golden syrup, brown sugar, margarine and cinnamon. Also, I'm a bit concerned because this isn't rising. I'm very worried about this syrup because it involves cooking sugar. Staying up late at night is like a roller coaster and I'm like at this point of the roller coaster, so it can only go up from here. So if I seem a bit like, it's because I am.
Hello.
And then I'm gonna do the rest golden.
She's so beautiful.
And now I need 75 grams of sugar. Oh, 100 grams of margarine. Yeah, boy. And then a little bit of cinnamon. Just like a dash of cinnamon. And now I'll put it on the hob. I'll bring you over, don't you worry. There we go. I'm just gonna let this boil for a bit. I was just like, how do I know if it's boiling? I was like, you know what, I'll dip my finger in it. Yeah, no. Made the syrup. Look at it.
She's a mammoth, of course.
I haven't actually talked much about the Netherlands, which is what this whole video is about. We'll do it now while we're splitting this into 10 pieces. I've actually been to the Netherlands. I know she's travelled.
Disgusting!
We went for my dad's birthday. We went to Berlin and Amsterdam. It's such a nice place. All the Netherlands as a whole. I want to go back now that I'm older and can probably appreciate it more. So if anyone wants to come with me.
Oh, friend!
Flights from Manchester to Amsterdam are only like 20 quid. I've rolled it all into 10 balls and now we need to cook it. It gets past a certain point and I start looking really bad. Hi everyone, so the block of footage you're about to see that's like sped through, basically you're supposed to use this thing called a pizzelle to cook it. I don't have one, so I tried to use a regular waffle maker. It obviously didn't work, but I thought I should still include the footage, but the footage was boring, so I just sped through it. Basically, after that, just gave up and cooked the rest the next day, which you'll see in a bit. But I thought I'd just quickly explain it, so it's not confusing. I think I've explained it. I can juggle.
Oh, I didn't know that we were inviting clowns.
Okay, I'm taking them off now. We're gonna try it. Like, you're supposed to cut it in half, but that's not really. It's a bit flaky, the dough. Oh! Great. I was doing so well at being quiet. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put 2 halves together like this. I'm just spreading a bit of the sauce on it. Ooh. Oh, that kind of worked. Oh my god, these are delicious. Whoa.
Day 2.
Hi, I thought I should show you the final product. There's a cinnamon roll in here, I don't know why. So, this is one of the final ones. Doesn't it look so good? Thumbnail. Wait, I kind of So I thought I could also show you how you're supposed to eat them. Like the Dutch way, maybe. But you get a hot drink. I've got a nice cup of green tea, wait. A nice cup of green tea, or green wee. I'll leave. And then you take the waffle, the Stroopwafel, and you put it on. And then you let the steam melt the, you let the hot steam melt the caramel. I don't even want to eat it. We just went out for our first meal since the beginning of quarantine, which was interesting. Fit check.
She's an artist.
She is the history of fashion.
Like no other designer.
I ended up cooking them on like a griddle pan thing, so it's not authentic obviously, but it worked a lot better. Cut them in half and put the caramel inside. I'm not that big a fan of the caramel, I'm gonna be honest. I think because I use molasses, it's like really dark and tastes like licoricey, which I have a very expressive face, which I'm not a big fan of. Look at this one. Like, this one really went well. There's 3 that are kind of semi-decent. Well, that's burnt. If you flip it around, it's fine. So yeah, now it's sat for a bit. It's like melted. Are you ready? Ooh. Oh, look at that. Wow. Taste test. Cheers. I'm just not a big fan of the caramel. I think the like traditional recipe use like sugar and butter and that's it to make the caramel, but I think because the recipe I used was like a vegan one, it was trying to be fancy. Overall, they're really nice. I would recommend you try and make them. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Sorry to any Dutch people I've offended, because I've absolutely butchered this amazing traditional meal.
And no one's gonna help her?
Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Big Boy BJ. I love green tea. It's refreshing. That's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button. Like and subscribe for more. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye, homies. I forgot to tell you while filming the video, but this week I accidentally shaved the front half of my eyebrow off. Isn't that so fun? Like, you can tell. Hold on. Can you see? You might be wondering, Grace, how in the actual flippity flip flap did you do that? Well, I have these little razor things that I used to shave my... That was a good idea. The cap wasn't on. And I was trying to get in between my eyebrow because I could see a lot of hairs there. And I just went shoop straight through the eyebrow. And you know what? In the moment, I wasn't even that bothered. It wasn't until later that I realised how noticeable it was, because it kind of like is like a blunt end. But I have been wanting a slit in my eyebrow, but that's not where you'd put a slit typically. But you know what? I don't really care. The only problem is I don't know how to fill in eyebrows, so I was like, am I gonna have to learn? And I bought an eyebrow pencil and it was the wrong shade. And that told me that I should just suck it up and just live with it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Should I start filming with like artsy angles or the broom? No.